Aging with Vitality, Mika's Way. What if the secret to youth wasn't in your genes, but in your daily habits? That's the question we're exploring today. And trust me, it's not just possible, it's powerful. Welcome back to Lifewell Seniors. I'm William Johnson, and I'm here to help you live stronger, longer, and with more joy. Today, we're stepping into the inspiring world of Takishima Mika, Japan's oldest certified fitness instructor, who's still teaching exercise classes at age 92. Yes, you heard that right, 92 years old, still leading workouts and still smiling. And no, she's not relying on secret potions or miracle pills. Her energy doesn't come from luck or good genes alone. Mika's strength and clarity come from 5 simple habits that she follows every single day, habits that you and I can begin practicing too. Rethinking what aging can look like. For many, the word aging brings to mind decline, less energy. More aches, feeling left behind. But what if we flip that idea on its head? What if aging wasn't a decline at all, but rather a skill, something you could practice, strengthen, and improve? That's exactly what Mika believes, and she's living proof that how we age depends just as much on our mindset and routines as it does on our biology. You see, it's not about doing everything perfectly. Mika's message isn't about pressure, it's about consistency, purpose, and kindness to your body and mind. These aren't extreme life changes. These are daily, doable choices. Things you can start today no matter where you are on your health journey. What are the 5 habits? In today's video, we'll walk through the 5 daily habits that Mika lives by. Daily intentional movement. Not intense, but consistent. A strong sense of purpose and positivity. Mindful, nourishing meals with joy. Respect for rest, rhythm, and quality sleep. Staying mentally active and curious every single day. These habits are more than just good ideas, they're backed by science, and more importantly, they're working in real life for a vibrant 92-year-old woman who lives with joy and strength. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one habit you never skip in your day, no matter what? Whether it's a morning walk, a cup of tea, or saying a prayer, share it in the comments below. Someone else might need that idea today. Stay with us until the end. Each of the 5 habits we'll talk about today comes with a story, practical tips, and a bit of Mika's wisdom. And trust me, you'll want to stick around to the end, because the 5th habit might completely shift how you think about aging, not as something to avoid, but something you can enjoy and shape with intention. So whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or well into your 80s, this episode is for you. Let's take the first step together toward vibrant, graceful aging Mika's way. In the next section, we'll start with her most foundational habit, the one she calls the habit that keeps me standing. Let's explore what it means to move with intention every day. 2. Habit number 1. Move every day with intention, Takishima. Mika has a simple motto: the body is made to move. And when you see her in action leading fitness classes, smiling as she walks briskly through her neighborhood, it's hard not to believe her. At 92 years old, she doesn't just exercise, she moves with purpose. Every step, every stretch, every breath is part of her rhythm. And that rhythm keeps her strong, steady, and full of life, why daily movement matters so much. As we age, it's easy to move less. Pain, stiffness, or low energy can make it tempting to sit more, rest more, and take it easy. But here's what science and Mika remind us. Movement is medicine. Daily activity helps improve blood circulation, maintain muscle strength and joint flexibility, support balance and reduce fall risk, boost brain function and mood, reduce inflammation and stiffness, regulate blood sugar and heart health. Even just 10-15 minutes a day of gentle movement can help reverse the cycle of decline and replace it with a sense of momentum. Mika's personal movement routine. So what does a 92-year-old fitness instructor do each day? She walks for 30 minutes, rain or shine. She leads group fitness sessions for seniors focused on gentle strength and balance. She performs simple stretches in the morning to awaken her joints. She ends her day with deep breathing and slow leg movements before bed. She doesn't run marathons. She doesn't lift heavy weights. She moves with grace, consistency, and intention. Ideas for gentle, safe movement. You don't have to copy Mika's entire routine. The key is to find something you enjoy and do it in a way that respects your body's needs. Here are a few ideas that are safe and beneficial for older adults. Chair yoga or stretching while seated, walking indoors or outdoors at your pace. Tai Chi or Qigong for balance and coordination. Arm and leg raises using light household objects. Wall push-ups or countertop squats for strength. Dancing to music in your kitchen. The goal isn't intensity, it's consistency. Your body thrives on gentle motion, especially when it's done every day. Why even 10 minutes counts. Think you need a full workout to see benefits? Think again. Studies show that even short, consistent bouts of movement as little as 10 minutes can improve cardiovascular health, reduce stiffness, and support mental clarity. The key is not skipping days. Make movement part of your daily rhythm, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. Bonus movement brings connection. Another benefit of daily movement, especially for older adults, is that it brings people together. Takishima Mika says that teaching fitness is about more than muscles. It's about smiles and stories. She treasures the laughs, conversations, and friendships she builds through shared movement. You don't need a gym to do this. Even walking with a friend, stretching with your spouse, or following a virtual video with others can create that sense of shared purpose. What's your favorite way to stay active these days? Is it walking your dog, doing gardening, or stretching before bed? Drop your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear what keeps you moving. Getting started with intention. If you've been inactive for a while, don't worry. You're not too late to begin. Here's a simple plan. Step 1. Choose one small activity you enjoy, maybe walking or seated stretches. Step 2. Set aside 10 minutes at the same time each day. Step 3. Pair it with something else like music or morning sunlight. Step 4. Build from there. Add 2 minutes each week if you feel ready. The goal isn't to work out. The goal is to reconnect with your body and enjoy it. Mika reminds us that movement isn't a task, it's a gift. And that gift, repeated daily, becomes strength, balance, and freedom. In the next section, we'll look at the mindset that fuels Mika's movement, her ability to wake up each day with joy, curiosity, and purpose. Let's explore how positivity and meaning keep us young at heart. 3. Habit number 2. Prioritize purpose and positivity. If daily movement keeps Takishima Mika physically strong, then this next habit is what keeps her spirit alive and joyful. Every day I wake up with something to look forward to. At 92, Mika still approaches life with curiosity, humor, and grace. She smiles often, laughs easily, and speaks with gratitude. That energy doesn't come from luck, it comes from a lifetime of choosing purpose and positivity. Why purpose matters more as we age. Purpose gives us direction. It gives meaning to our days. And for older adults, studies show that having a sense of purpose is strongly linked to lower rates of depression. Better sleep and immune function, slower cognitive decline, longer life expectancy. In other words, purpose is not just emotional, it's physical. It supports the mind, the body, and everything in between. Mika's morning mindset ritual. Mika starts each day with a small ritual. Before she gets out of bed, she smiles and says, "Today is a gift. I will treat it well." Then she takes 3 deep breaths, stretches gently, and reminds herself of one thing she's excited about, whether it's teaching a class, calling a friend, or trying a new food. It's simple, but it sets the tone. She also practices positive self-talk like, "My body supports me. I'm grateful for the movement today." Each day is a chance to grow. This isn't just optimism, it's a conscious mental habit that feeds resilience. How you can build purpose in daily life. You don't need a job or a big goal to have purpose. Purpose can be found in small, quiet ways right where you are. Here are a few ideas. Journaling. Write down one thing you're thankful for each morning. Volunteering help in your community, your church, or online. Mentoring. Share your wisdom with younger generations. Creating paint, cook, sew, build, or write. Learning, take an online class, or read something new each week. Caring, nurture your plants, pets, or someone you love. Purpose doesn't have to be loud. It just has to feel true to you. Mika protects her mental space. Mika also makes a conscious effort to avoid negativity. She limits her exposure to upsetting news, avoids gossip, and surrounds herself with people who lift her up, not weigh her down. She fills her environment with uplifting music, meaningful conversations, beauty in small things, flowers, light, quiet moments, laughter whenever possible. Her attitude isn't forced, it's chosen, and that choice repeated every day becomes part of who she is. What brings you joy and purpose right now? It could be a morning routine, a hobby, a grandchild, or your faith. Share it in the comments. Your joy may spark someone else's. Real studies. real proof. A study from the University of Michigan followed over 6,000 adults over age 50. They found that those with a strong sense of purpose had lower risks of death, disability, and even dementia, even after adjusting for income, education, and health conditions. In other words, your mindset matters. Even in small doses, purpose and positivity protect your health. Mika's evening reflection. At the end of each day, Mika reflects on 3 things. One thing that made her smile, one small accomplishment, one person she felt connected to. This simple habit keeps her heart full and keeps the focus on what's working, not what's missing. Positivity isn't pretending that life is always easy. It's the practice of noticing what's still good even when things feel hard. Mika shows us that youthfulness isn't only about moving the body, it's also about moving the mind toward gratitude and meaning. In the next section, we'll explore another daily habit that fuels her energy and radiance, the way she approaches food not as fuel, but as nourishment and care. Let's discover what eating well means in Mika's world. 4. Habit number 3, nourish your body with care. If there's one thing Takishima Mika doesn't believe in, it's diets. I don't diet. I nourish, she says with a smile. And that one word, nourish, sums up her entire approach to food. Food is not just fuel, it's relationship. At 92, Mika still prepares many of her meals at home. She eats with calm gratitude and intention, never in a rush and never with guilt. She doesn't count calories, she doesn't follow trends. Instead, she listens to her body and honors it with seasonal, colorful, and balanced meals. Food for Mika is a form of self-respect. Mika's food philosophy. Her plate reflects a few guiding principles. Eat what's in season. Nature gives us what we need when we need it. Use fresh, whole ingredients, less packaging, more plants. Include fermented foods regularly, miso natto, pickled vegetables for gut health. Balance every meal, carbs, protein, and healthy fats in gentle portions. Chew slowly and eat mindfully. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eat. She often starts her day with warm tea, and fruit follows with rice, fish, and vegetables, and ends with a light soup or salad in the evening. Her daily staples include miso soup with seaweed and tofu, grilled salmon with steamed greens, sweet potatoes, a Japanese favorite, brown rice or millet for gentle energy, kimchi or pickled radish for digestion, green tea sipped slowly throughout the day, eating as a daily ritual. Mika treats her meals like a quiet celebration. She sits down, avoids screens, and takes a moment of gratitude before she eats. This ritual slows her down. It improves digestion, and most of all, it reinforces the message, I am worth taking care of. Adjusting for senior nutrition needs. As we age, it's common to face changes like smaller appetite, difficulty chewing certain foods, digestive sensitivities, interactions between medications and nutrients. But rather than avoiding food, Mika adapts. She cooks vegetables softer but keeps them colorful. She uses gentle spices and broths instead of salt-heavy sauces. She breaks meals into smaller portions more often, and she drinks plenty of warm fluids throughout the day. Her food is simple, yes, but it's also deeply nourishing. The brain-gut connection. Mika's choice to include fermented foods regularly isn't just tradition, it's science. Fermented foods like miso natto and pickled vegetables support a healthy gut microbiome, better digestion and nutrient absorption, mood balance, since much of our serotonin is produced in the gut, stronger immune system response. She believes that a calm gut makes a calm mind, and it shows in her energy, focus, and smile. Have you tried adding one new healthy dish to your week? Maybe a miso soup, a veggie stir-fry, or a new kind of tea? Share it in the comments, we'd love to learn from you. Mika's favorite comfort meal. One of her most loved meals is a bowl of warm brown rice topped with a soft boiled egg, seaweed flakes, and a drizzle of sesame oil. It's simple, it's soothing, and it's packed with nutrition from protein to fiber to healthy fats. She says it gives her strength without heaviness. The role of hydration. Mika also prioritizes hydration, but gently. She doesn't chug cold water, she sips warm tea broth and herbal infusions throughout the day. This keeps her digestion smooth, her skin supple, and her energy steady. Even a cup of warm barley tea or mug of clear soup at lunchtime makes a difference. Food is gratitude. Every bite Mika takes is a reflection of her values: simplicity, respect for her body, appreciation for nature, mindful living. She says, "When I eat slowly and gratefully, I feel full in more ways than one." Nourishing your body isn't about restriction. It's about reclaiming your connection to food as fuel, as comfort, and as care. In the next section, we'll talk about something just as important as food rest. Mika has a deep respect for her body's natural rhythm, and she protects her sleep like she protects her health. Let's explore what restful aging truly looks like. 5. Habit number 4. Rest well and respect your rhythm. Takishima Mika may be a model of energy and discipline, but she has another essential habit that often gets overlooked. Rest is not laziness. It's wisdom. At 92, Mika understands that true vitality doesn't come from pushing harder. It comes from honoring your body's natural rhythm, including its need for deep restorative rest. Why sleep quality matters more with age. As we grow older, many people notice changes in their sleep, waking up more often during the night, feeling sleepy earlier in the evening, difficulty falling back asleep, lighter sleep overall. And yet sleep remains just as important, perhaps even more so. Good sleep supports memory consolidation and brain repair, muscle recovery and hormone balance, immune system strength, mood and emotional resilience. Lack of sleep, on the other hand, can increase the risk of cognitive decline, falls and balance problems, chronic inflammation, fatigue and depression. Mika knows this, and she treats her evening wind-down routine with just as much care as her morning walk. Mika's evening routine. Every night, Mika begins preparing for sleep about an hour before bed. Her steps are simple but consistent. She dims the lights to cue her body's melatonin production. She drinks a small cup of warm barley tea or miso broth. She avoids screens or heavy conversation. She stretches her legs and takes a few deep breaths in silence. She goes to bed and wakes up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Her message is clear. The body likes rhythm. When you listen to it, it gives back. Tips for better sleep after 60. If you're having trouble sleeping, you're not alone, and there's a lot you can do without turning to medications right away. Here are some gentle Mika-approved tips. Create a calm, cool sleeping environment. Soft lighting. Quiet sounds, fresh air. Limit large meals or caffeine after 6 p.m. Use a small pillow between your knees or under your neck for better alignment. Try calming scents like lavender chamomile or sandalwood. Read or listen to soothing music instead of watching TV before bed. Practice 4-7-8. Breathing inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. This slows your heart rate. The power of naps used wisely. Mika doesn't hesitate to rest during the day when her body asks for it, but she doesn't nap for hours either. Instead, she rests intentionally. A short 20-minute nap after lunch. Quiet sitting with closed eyes and no noise. Light meditation in a sunny spot by the window. These micro breaks reset her energy and help her stay sharp through the afternoon. She believes that rest is as productive as action and that doing nothing is sometimes the most healing thing you can do. What helps you sleep better at night? Do you have a bedtime routine, a favorite tea, or a relaxing habit that helps? Let's share our best tips in the comments. You might help someone rest better tonight. Respecting your own rhythm. Not everyone has the same sleep schedule, and that's okay. Some people are naturally early risers, while others feel better going to bed a little later. The key isn't to force yourself into someone else's pattern. It's to notice your own signals and support them gently. Ask yourself, when do I feel naturally sleepy? What foods or activities affect my sleep? Do I feel rested when I wake up? What might my body be asking for? By tuning in instead of overriding, you start to live in alignment, and that creates peace. Mika's view on rest and aging. Mika sees rest not as something to fit in, but as something to honor. She once said, "My body is not old, it is experienced, and it needs kindness, not punishment." That kindness shows up in the way she moves, eats, and rests. It's part of the reason she looks and feels decades younger than her age. Aging well isn't just about activity. It's also about knowing when to slow down, pause, and let the body repair itself. In our final section, we'll look at the last piece of Mika's daily practice, the one that keeps her brain sharp, her heart open, and her life filled with wonder, the habit of staying curious and always learning. Let's explore it together. 6. Habit number 5. Stay curious and keep learning. You've seen how Takishima Mika moves every day, eats with care, sleeps with intention, and lives with purpose. But there's one more secret to her youthful spirit, one that shines through her eyes and her endless enthusiasm for life. Every day I try to learn something new. At 92, Mika doesn't just maintain her body, she actively trains her mind. She reads, listens, asks questions, and tries new things because for her, learning is a way of staying alive inside. Why lifelong learning matters. After 60, research shows that continuous mental stimulation is key to slowing cognitive decline, improving memory and focus, boosting mood and confidence, reducing the risk of dementia, enhancing quality of life and independence. But beyond science, learning simply keeps life interesting. It gives you something to talk about, something to look forward to, and something to get excited about at any age. Mika's learning habits. Mika's learning style is humble and joyful. She's not trying to master everything, she's simply open. Her daily habits include reading short articles or book passages in the morning, watching documentaries on nature and history, asking younger people questions about new trends or technology, practicing new words in foreign languages just for fun, trying new recipes or exercises she hasn't done before. She says, "When I stop learning, I'll start shrinking. I want to keep expanding. Learning doesn't mean sitting in a classroom." You don't need to go back to school to be a lifelong learner. You can explore the world from right where you are. Try listening to an audiobook or podcast during your walk, joining a local library or book club, learning a new craft like knitting, watercolor, or calligraphy, taking an online class, many are free for seniors, planting a garden and learning about each plant's needs, playing memory games or puzzles a few times a week, talking to someone younger and asking about what excites them. Learning is simply about staying open and engaged. Learning boosts connection. Mika often says she feels younger after she learns something new, not because of the knowledge itself, but because it helps her connect to others. She chats with young instructors at her gym, reads articles from abroad, and even joins community discussions online. Staying curious helps you build new friendships. Stay adaptable to change. Feel connected to the present moment. Maintain independence and confidence. Which of these habits speaks to you the most? And what's something new you'd like to try this month? Drop your answer in the comments. You never know who you'll inspire. Mika's learning motto. One of Mika's favorite sayings is, "Your body needs food and your mind needs wonder." She treats her curiosity like a muscle. If you don't use it, it weakens. But when you nurture it even with small things, it grows stronger and livelier. Let's recap the 5 habits that keep Mika young. Move every day with intention. Keeps the body mobile, strong, and joyful. Prioritize purpose and positivity. Strengthens emotional well-being and resilience. Nourish your body with care. Supports physical health, digestion, and energy. Rest well and respect your rhythm. Improves mental clarity, balance, and mood. Stay curious and keep learning. Sharpens the mind. Lifts the spirit and connects you to the world. The takeaway: youthfulness is a practice. Mika shows us that growing older doesn't mean growing smaller. With gentle, consistent care for your body, mind, and heart, you can age with clarity, strength, and lightness. It's not about chasing youth, it's about creating wellness moment by moment. So whether you're just starting or already on this path, remember, you have the power to shape how you feel, how you live, and how you age. From all of us at Lifewell Seniors, thank you for joining today's journey. Stay kind to yourself, stay curious, and keep growing one habit at a time.